Hello, everyone. Today we're going to reread the story Bounce again. Remember, Bounce is by Doreen Coran and Scott Mitchin is the illustrator. He drew the pictures. All right, before we read the story again, we're going to review some of those words we talked about. Remember, in the book, we saw someone roller skating. So we talked about roller skates. And I think one of the questions we asked, can you bounce on roller skates? Then we saw a ballerina in the story. How did the ballerina bounce? Do you remember it? Let's think about it or pay close attention to it in the story. And then we saw a bunny. A bunny. Does a bunny bounce? After you read the story, you'll be able to tell me. So let's read it again. Come on, let's bounce like a bunny. So a bunny does bounce. Hip hop, hip hop. Let's bounce like a frog. Ka-pluck, ka-pluck. I'll bounce to the left if you'll bounce to the right. That's the ballerina, bouncing left and right. Bees bounce in the daytime and bats bounce at night. You can bounce a ball right off your hands or bounce it off your toes. That's a volleyball and a soccer ball. I can bounce a beach ball on the tip of my nose. Can you? If you bounce into a puddle, it's best to bounce in boots. If you must bounce in the market, it's best not to bounce around fruits. Bouncing with your best friend can be called bouncing double. Bouncing on the couch can be called big bouncing trouble. It's hard to bounce in roller skates. It's fun to bounce on poles. That's called a pogo stick. If hippos bounce from place to place, imagine all the holes. If bouncing in the sun gets hot, bounce back into the shade. If bouncing makes you thirsty, bounce yourself to lemonade. A bounce can turn into a bump and a bump into a fall. But it's better to have bounced and bumped than never to have bounced at all. It's got lots of band-aids on. Have fun bouncing, but be careful bouncing around. Bye-bye.